Good morning, everyone. This is Tim, and I just wanted to wish you all a happy Thanksgiving. I'm filming this on Thanksgiving morning. I hope if you haven't had a chance already, um, something I like to do on Thanksgiving, and I try to do on a regular basis, but I could always get better at this, is taking time to feel thankful and grateful for the things that you have in your life that maybe you haven't been paying attention to. A lot of us, we get so wrapped up in our day-to-day activities and trying to get ahead and trying to work on our goals, that we lose sight of the things that are already going really great in our lives and maybe that we're taking for granted. So this is a great day, and obviously it's Thanksgiving. So what better day to find things to be thankful for? So I hope you get a chance to take some time to do this today. But that brings me to my message today of not judging yourself. And I feel compelled to share this message because a lot of the people that I've worked with, and even myself over the years, this can be a time of year between Thanksgiving and Christmas, and you know, whatever your family dynamics are, there can be a lot of pressure felt to be a certain way or look a certain way. And being that this is a health and fitness channel, I want to speak specifically to how this revolves around your health and fitness journey. Now, particularly with the holidays, it can be very easy to fall off track workout wise and especially nutrition wise. And I think that a lot of us, especially if you are working on something right now, maybe you've been on a weight loss journey for a little bit and you've been starting to see some results, but you know that the sort of food that you're going to be around pretty much from this point forward until the end of the year is going to be a big challenge. Maybe you've been working on a new diet plan, a new nutritional plan. You've been eating cleaner. You've been making better choices with your food, and now suddenly you're going to be surrounded by nothing but bad choices or primarily bad choices, and you have a feeling that maybe you're going to fall back into some of your old traps and some of your old habits. And I want to say to you that I feel the most important piece of this, because obviously to be able to stay on track, you'll have to continue to make good choices even through the holidays. But that being said, the holidays give you also an opportunity to understand the importance of moderation and to be able to be okay with allowing yourself to splurge a little bit here and there. To try to eat completely clean all the way through the holidays and not have one moment of slip up is setting yourself up for a lot of disappointment and setting yourself up for maybe beating yourself up down the line. If you come into the holidays with an idea that you're going to be perfect and that if you're not perfect, that it's going to mean complete derailment of all of your goals, then that in and of itself is likely going to cause more of a problem in your overall journey down the line, because you're setting unrealistic expectations to start with, and then once you and when you fall off of that very unrealistic goal, you're going to beat yourself up, and it's going to be more likely that you'll go further off of the wagon at that point, because it's like, what's the point? I'm just going to go all out now because I failed. Well, that's why it's very important to set realistic parameters for what failure actually is. If you understand that you're going home to grandma's house and she makes the most delicious pumpkin pie that you've ever had in your life, the idea of completely foregoing it and bypassing it, and then, thinking that that's going to be a viable option for you may not be the best way to go. You may want to think to yourself, hey, you know what? I love that pie. This is the only time of year I get to eat it. I'm going to allow myself to have one slice, okay? One slice of pie. And set that expectation ahead of time, so that it's like, okay, going in, you're going to get a chance to treat yourself a little bit to something that really is part of a tradition in your family. It's part of something that makes you feel good. And why deprive yourself of everything that feels good along the way? What is the point of that? The journey no longer becomes, it becomes more about the destination than the journey. You understand? It becomes more about this point, this goal that you think is the most important thing, more important than any of this other stuff. But you forget the fact that this is a marathon, not a sprint, that it's a journey, that no matter when and how you reach the destination, it's all about how you got to the destination just as much as the destination itself. Okay, the destination just gives you a reason to take the journey. And the journey is really where the satisfaction comes, it's really where the growth comes, and it's really where all of the work is done. Okay, so being able to learn realistic expectations for yourself and to learn how to plan ahead for situations where it's like, okay, I know the next few days I'm going to have very few options, and instead of leaving the house every time everybody is eating to go get myself a salad down the street, you know, I can find the healthiest options within what is available there. You know, if there are no healthy options, it is possible maybe I'll need to bring in some stuff. Maybe I will need to bring some healthy options with me to balance out the unhealthy options that are going to be around. But having that sort of plan going in, and also realizing that the idea of a perfect Thanksgiving or a perfect Christmas is not eating one single treat or anything unhealthy, is most likely pretty unrealistic unless your family is just super healthy to begin with and all they serve is lean healthy options and kale salads and whatnot, which I think there's very few families that'll do that this time of year. So anyways, I wanted to put that out there. And then also, when you do fall off the wagon, or when you do have something that maybe you didn't plan to have, but you just gave in, you were feeling the moment, it's part of an old tradition. You're like, all right, I'm going to have that extra slice of pie today. And I only planned to have one, but I had two. And now I feel bad because I did more than what I thought I was going to do or what I said I was going to do. Hey, take the pressure off yourself from the standpoint of you don't have to be perfect. Okay, if you fall off the wagon a little bit, this is a special occasion. Okay, and you have the total ability tomorrow to start back over, to go do an extra 5-10 minutes of cardio tomorrow. Do a little extra exercise. If you want to eat a little bit more, if you know you like to splurge around the holidays, plan that in. Plan to get up in the morning while everybody's still sleeping in from their Thanksgiving hangover that they're having the day before, and go get yourself a nice walk, get some exercise. It'll make you feel better. It'll help keep you on a basic steady line. So as opposed to maybe you've been on an up track with your health, I'm going to get it all the way in my hand there, and as opposed to going downhill, you're at least staying sort of steady, so that once things go back to a normal situation, you're back in your home where you're able to prepare your own meals, where you've gotten yourself into a routine. It's much easier to get back on that upward path again. So you're not falling back down the hill. You're kind of maintaining a steady balance so that you can go back up at the end. Okay? I hope all that makes sense. This is sort of a free-form message, but I really wanted to share it with you guys because a lot of us, we set unrealistic expectations for ourselves around the holidays, and then we wind up beating ourselves up so relentlessly afterwards because we weren't perfect through the whole thing, that in and of itself, the beating up of ourselves, is what really takes us downhill, not the temptations around that. You can handle these temptations, and it's totally okay if you give into them a little bit here and there if you're not perfect through this. It's all about maintaining that basic upward momentum. And sometimes that means staying in a holding pattern until we're able to get back into our regular regimen. So that's what I got for you guys today. I hope this message resonated with you. I hope you have a fantastic Thanksgiving and get a chance to spend some time with some family and friends and get a chance to have some good family meals, enjoy some turkey, enjoy some potato stuffing, whatever it is part of your family tradition. I hope you have a great time this Thanksgiving, and I look forward to seeing you guys in the next video. Take care.